about some more idioms. Okay, yesterday we did something related to physical illness, right? Today we are going to talk about our feelings. Okay, sometimes we feel happy, so what idioms we can use, and sometimes when we feel sad or angry, what idioms could be used. Keep noting it down for yourself. When we want to say that somebody is mad, okay, we may say he's as nutty as fruitcake. He is as nutty as fruitcake. Just a minute. Rishabh sir? Thank you. Alright, so example here is he is as nutty as a fruitcake, always coming up with the craziest ideas. So there are some people, sometimes when we have group of friends, there is a person who is as nutty as a fruitcake. Next, when we want to talk about death of someone, she's popped her clogs. Okay, when we want to say that somebody expired, what we may say, the neighbors were shocked to hear that old Mrs. Thompson has popped her clogs. Yes. Hmm? Idiomatic languages are like that only. Right, done, note it down. Today we are following some different strategy. First, I will present you the different idioms. You can note it down. Later on, we can do the examples. All right. Again, when we want to state that somebody is dead, she's given up the ghost. After years of wear and tear, my old car finally gave up the ghost yesterday. That means now it's not working. Again, if you have any doubts, please ask. All right. Something related to throat, as we can see in the picture. Someone would prefer not to talk about it because it makes them angry or embarrassed. A sore point or a sore spot. Example here is his failed business venture is still a sore point for him. So, winding it up. We also use sore throat. No, sore throat is illness, right? Here we are talking about a sore point or a sore spot. Right, so whenever we want to say that someone would prefer not to talk about it because it makes them angry or embarrassed, we may say a sore point or sore spot. When we want to say that somebody would do the same bad thing to someone that they have done to you to show them how unpleasant it is. Sometimes we are in such a situation that we want to बदला लेने की कोशिश करते हैं, right? So for that we may say give someone a taste or dose of their own medicine. That means whatever they have done to you, you would do the same to that person. Example here is after years of being rude to others, she finally got a taste of her own medicine. That means whatever she was behaving with others, now others have started behaving the same way. Sometimes there are some situations which are unpleasant, but you are supposed to accept it. You cannot change it. So it could be called a bitter pill to swallow. So what we may say, example here is losing the championship in the final round was a bitter pill to swallow for the team. Because they reached to the final level, but they lost it. To do something to make something unpleasant more acceptable. Sugar the pill. The pill is already bitter, right? So what you could do, you could sugar it up. Example here is the manager tried to sugar the pill by offering a bonus along with the bad news. So bad news here is a pill and the bonus is sweetness. So he tried to sweeten the pill. Somebody who want to travel or move on. I think this one, what can we see here? Feet. It's itchy feet. We can say somebody has itchy feet if we know that the person is wanderlust. He loves to travel, right? Example here, after 2 years in the same job, she's got itchy feet and wants to travel the world. Because for 2 years, whatever she has earned now, she is capable to roam around the world. She is ready to take a trip. When somebody is extremely happy, we may say, I'm thrilled to bits, or she is thrilled to bits. I'm thrilled to bits about winning the photography competition. Again, extremely happy, I am on top of the world. After hearing the news of my promotion, I felt on top of the world. There are different activities that we are supposed to do, but specifically the ones which you enjoy doing. So we can say get a kick out of something, right? He gets a kick out of watching old comedy movies with his friends. So that is a leisure activity for him. That is something that he enjoys. Need to ask anything? Do something because it is exciting, usually something dangerous, risky, okay? Do something for kicks, because earlier what we read here gave kicks, right? Now do something for kicks, that means something for fun. The exemplary sentence here is they went bungee jumping just for kicks during their vacation, because that activity includes some excitement, some fun. That is why they did it for kicks. To be very happy about something, to be very happy about something good that has happened. Jump for joy. That means a situation or any incident occurred that made you happy. So you would say, I would jump for joy. She jumped for joy and she found out she had been accepted into her dream university. Soon you all are also gonna jump for joy, right? Noted? To be very happy about something good that has happened, again the same thing, be floating or walking on air. Something which is impossible, right? We do not do such thing usually. So when you are happy, what can you say? To be floating or walking on air. After hearing his song on the radio for the first time, he was walking on air because that was an achievement for him. Idiom here is be floating or walking on air. Something makes your day. An incident happened and it was out of the world. It made you very happy. So you can say that that particular activity made my day. Receiving a handwritten letter from an old friend really made my day. Slightly unhappy or ill. So we may say out of sorts. Not in a good pace, right? I've been feeling out of sorts all morning, probably because I didn't sleep well. So, the same thing, he was unhappy, he was grumpy, or he was slightly ill because he could not complete his sleep. So, we may say out sorts. Down in dumps. As we read the word here down, again, we clearly know that this is something about unhappiness, right? So, example here is he's been down in the dumps ever since he failed his driving test. He could not accomplish it. That is why he was unhappy about it. What has happened won't cause any serious problem. Something unexpected happened, but it is not gonna trouble you. So, what you may say, it's not gonna end the world. Don't worry about the mistake. It's not the end of the world. That means there are plenty of other opportunities, there are plenty of other things to be done. That is why this is not the end of the world. Again, there might be some situations which you don't like, which you don't prefer, but you cannot change it. You just have to accept it. So what you may say, just grin and bear it. Example here is, even though the presentation was nerve-wracking, I had to just grin and bear it. Nerve-wracking is stressing you out. It might be long or you might not be getting the things. That is why it was stressing to you. Still, you just had to grin and bear it. All right, this is about characteristic of a person. Someone who complains all the time and is never happy. So that person could be called a misery gut. Stop being such a misery gut and join us for the party. You might have fun. Is there any misery gut you know around you? Any doubt? Need to ask anything?